Hello guys, welcome back. So far in our student management system, we can add students with name, email, class, phone and even photo. We can edit and update them. We can delete them when needed. We have seen how to paginate through the list if there are too many students. But here's a real world problem. Imagine you are working in a school office and your principal walks in saying, "Can you quickly show me the details of Ali Khan from class 10?" Now, suppose you have 500 students in the database. Without search, you will have to click next, find all the rows, or you can say scan all the rows, then click next again and scan again all the rows until you find the student. That would waste a lot of time and frustrate everyone. That's why every real web application, whether it's a Gmail, Facebook, Amazon, or your student management system, always has a search bar and sometimes filters to narrow things down. So where we add search form, see here the table we are seeing a list of students. It is we are coming from index.blade.php. So we need to add a search and filter code inside our index.blade.php. So go to the index.blade.php. First I will write the code, then I will explain it. I have added the form for search and filter. Let's break down the form. So this line, form action URL students method get. This says when the user submits the form, send the data to the student's route using get method. Why get? Because search should show in the URL. So it will show like this after students question mark, and our search will show like this and class will show like this. So in the URL. That's why we are using method get. Next is input type text, name search. This is the text box for typing a keyword. If the user types Ben, it will send search equal to Ben to the server, and value request search keeps the word in the box after the search is done. Otherwise, the value from the search box will get disappeared. To keep the value of the search keyword, we are using value request search. Now, the next thing is select. So this code is the drop down which lets user pick a specific class. Option value equal to empty means all classes. So this is the default one. It shows everyone. Option value 1, this will show only students from class 1. And option value 2, class 2, it will shows only students from class 2. The part request class equal to 2 question mark selected or empty. This is the ternary operator. What it is doing is, if request has a class 2, then it will selected, otherwise it will be empty. Means if the user had already picked the class 2, keep it selected when the page reloads. If it didn't write this code, what happens means when we click on the next page, again we have to select the class. So for that purpose, we are adding this line because it will keep selected when the page reloads, and we are adding a button. This sends the search and filter values to the controller. Save this file, go to the browser, and you will see a search box and a drop down for the classes. When we click search, it will go to the controller. Here you can see in the URL, we are getting the search and class value. So these values, it is going in the form of HTTP request. So inside controller, our index method is responsible to display the list of students. So first we need to get the request. So I will write request. First I will write request dollar request. Then we need to update our index method. First I will comment this one. Then I will write the code to handle search and filter, and I will explain it. So this is the code we have added. What it is doing is, let's see line by line. Query, student query. Think of this like telling Laravel, I want to build a database query for students, but I will decide later what filters to apply. If request has search and it's not empty, then bring that request search bring that search request in the variable search. Why we are doing this? Because see, if we are not typing anything and we are not selecting any class, and again we are clicking on search, its empty values is going inside the index method of the controller. So for that purpose we are checking first if request has search and it is not empty, then we are performing the query. So first we are bringing the search request inside our search variable. Then using that we are writing our query. Query where closure function, these groups the conditions so that they don't clash with other filters. Here you can see we have another filter to select the class. So for that purpose we are writing it in the closure function. And inside the closure function we are saying search in name or email. This line Q adds a condition, name should contain the keyword. For example, if keyword is Ali, it matches Ali or Ali Khan and Muhammad Ali. And or where, I will write where. And or where we are giving another condition or email contains the keyword. For example, typing Gmail matches all the Gmail addresses. So this is for the search box and this is one the select. So first we are checking whether our request is filled with the class. Then we are performing the query. If user pick the class 10, it will add class equal to 10. For that we are displaying our values. What it is doing is pagenet 5 will show the 5 students per page, and appends request all means keep search and class values in the pagination links. Otherwise, clicking next page would lose the filter. Then after that, we are sending the results to the view. Now in the view, students contain only the filtered data. Save this file, go to the browser, click on refresh once, type a keyword Ben and select the class 2 and click on search. Now here you will find only a student Ben from the class 2. If we give another keyword first and without selecting any class, click on search, it will show the student which has the first either in name or email. So that's the power of search and filter. In this part, we have created a search box for names and emails, added a class drop-down filter, updated our controller logic to handle both together. Now our student management system is truly user-friendly. If you find this video is helpful to you, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, please write it in the comment section. See you in the next part. Thanks for watching.